Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories happening right now. Topping the list for us tonight, no question about it, the weather. As a matter of fact, this is what the snow looked like coming down outside our studios today here in North Knoxville. Tonight, the temperatures, well, they're dropping as well. So just how low? Let's see. Knoxville's Public Service Department tells us crews had to resalt some of the roads this morning that were in good shape yesterday. Now, the department expects it will be Monday or Tuesday before we begin seeing progress in the residential areas of the city. Knox County has a similar timeline in mind. County crews expect to make headway on those back and side roads at the beginning of next week. Some people that we spoke with, like Stephen Stevens, will have been waiting it out at home, but are preparing to get out on the road soon.
I just tried to scrape out the sides just in case I need to go somewhere, like actually get food or, have an emergency with my pets or something. But yeah, just kind of shoveling the snow and mostly ice around it now.
The city received a new shipment of salt today, we're told, which will hopefully help with the ice on both main and side roads. Crews, by the way, hoping the rise in temperature early next week will make a big difference in clearing up most of the ice out on the roadways. And there's progress to see in the city's effort, with plows today reaching streets that are level 3 on the priority list. This includes residential neighborhoods, subdivisions, along with smaller streets. If you're wondering why clearing is taking so long, consider this for a moment. Level 1 and level 2 streets, major highways and roadways, those add up to at least 500 miles to tackle. And as we just mentioned, with freezing rain last night, flurries today, plus refreezing, crews have had to hit some spots again, which of course takes time. Another impact from treating and retreating of roads, this storm is becoming expensive. That new load of salt we told you about, 1,800 extra tons, costs $122 a ton. As of midweek, the city says the cost of the snowstorm has exceeded $335,000. When you also count in employee overtime, that number just keeps going up. And here's evidence that slick roads can be a problem even for the best of us. Alicia Muncy sending us photos and videos showing a Knox County Sheriff's deputy cruiser stuck in a snowy ditch. This was in Granger County. Alicia tells us a friend stopped and helped the driver. Knox County Sheriff's Office says it was a sergeant who hit an icy patch about a mile from his home. The sergeant, by the way, is okay. That's the good news. The cruiser was pulled out with only a minor dent. Alicia posted the video to TikTok, and it has gotten now more than 1.4 million views. And CAT is still adjusting to the conditions, announcing it will operate on severe snow routes tomorrow. Buses hit the roads at 11:15 this morning, making last trips at 8:15 tonight, so still got a little bit of time there. Keep in mind, if you take the bus, all times are subject to change if necessary. And for more information, check out catbus.com or the Transit app. And our next big story is for those brave enough to venture out on the roadways. With slick roads a major concern today, do you know what to do if you hit a patch of black ice? Well, it's considered a deadly driving hazard by the National Weather Service. So what do you do? Well, we're on your side with these tips. Drive slow, avoid tailgating, and most importantly, remain calm and avoid overreacting. Officials say hitting the brakes could result in skidding or spinning out. They recommend keeping your steering wheel straight, and if the back of the car is sliding left or right, make a very gentle turn of the steering wheel in the same direction. But of course, staying off the roads is really the only surefire way to avoid black ice altogether. We're learning about a big tragedy from this winter storm. A woman found dead outside an apartment complex. Linda Shropshire, her body turned up Wednesday afternoon in the 200 block of Hall of Fame Drive. We're told Shropshire has faced homelessness over the years and was well known to the people who work to help others in her situation. The head of one of those organizations, Marty Baker from Care Cuts Ministry, you see her there on the left, shared this picture taken with Shropshire, who you see on the right. Baker says mental illness and addiction made it tough for organizations to offer Shropshire the services she needed, but Baker adds that she had built up trust, even buying a bus pass for Shropshire as she worked her way into housing.
She said, "No, I can't take this." And I was like, "Why?" She said, "I'll lose it." She said, "But I like to come and see you and get my bus pass." So
Baker believes that if Care Cuts had a building with heating, Shropshire might have stayed with the group and out of the cold. As a reminder, churches are hosting 3 warming centers, one each in Southwest and East Knoxville. To learn more about those centers, or if you are able to help with the effort, you can call 211, the local community services hotline. We also have a full list of warming shelters open across the region over on our website, WATE.com, so check it out. Our next Big 7, the death toll from this storm rising across the state. At this point, the State Emergency Management Agency's count is 16. This is blamed on the weather, but we need to point out that getting to an exact number is more complicated than it might seem. Take Linda Shropshire, for example. We don't exactly know how she died, and then there was another case out of Roane County. And one of the deaths on TEMA's list comes from Roane County, but the medical examiner there has asked to have it reclassified after determining it was a heart attack. The current death toll does now include the driver of a box truck killed earlier in the week during an interstate crash on I-75 here in Knox County. And we have new information concerning a Knoxville house fire we want to get you up to date on tonight. And it reminds us of another danger often seen during the colder months, space heaters. Just in the last few hours, we learned from the Knoxville Fire Department that last night's fire along Keystone Avenue was caused by misused heating equipment. The homeowner had apparently connected 2 space heaters to an extension cord that overloaded the outlet and sparked flames. A reminder, if you're using space heaters, always plug them directly into a wall outlet and make sure it's at least 3 feet away from anything that could catch fire. Next, we're following up on UT's big decision about the winter weather. The university deciding to call off classes for Monday, a move we don't see very often. It means pushing back the start of the spring semester to Tuesday. The thinking here was slick roads or canceled flights. Students returning to campus from around the state or around the country might need a little extra time to travel. Dorms and Greek houses were open at 8 this morning. We met one student who tells us that a number of her classmates face travel troubles or face concerns from their parents not wanting them to take any risks while traveling. But for her, well, the move-in decision was pretty clear.
I live in Nashville and here, so I drove up here yesterday, and I basically was like, you know, told my parents this morning, I was like, I'll be fine, I'm going.
So there was nothing stopping you from coming back?
No, I miss this place so much.
Her advice to fellow students heading back, take it slow and keep it in first gear. One final Big 7 story are those that are choosing to stay at home until the roads clear up. While it's been a long week for a lot of us navigating the snow and ice, some of your neighbors can't get out at all because of the conditions. WAT 6 on your side reporter Naomi Hilmer is talking with a Knoxville man who hasn't been able to leave his home for days.
With Knoxville's very hilly landscape and the accumulation of ice and snow we've been getting over the past week, many people have not been able to leave their homes. Local resident Lucia Hernandez says that today was the first day she was able to go get groceries, thanks to the help from some of her neighbors. She says it is not the main roads that are the problem anymore. It is these residential areas with large hills like these that make it very difficult for them to drive down them.
Well, this was the only time I was able to get out, and I mean, Middlebrook looked fantastic. Gallagher, mostly okay. But it's just the residential and coming up to complexes, it's hard to get up and down hills. And I have not seen one plow or salt truck come up hills like last time when we had snow. So, yeah.
Hernandez says she's been spending plenty of her time with her children as they have had the entire week off of school, but she is ready to get back to work. In Knoxville, Naomi Hilmer, WATE 6 on your side.